how I know. That's 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 how I knew that I was different. That's how I know. 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 That's how I knew that I was different. I say it. I thought it. I drank it. I said it. I did it. I made it. I taste it. I love it. I need it. I want it. More of it. I feel it. I'm God. I'm gutter. I'm genius. I'm proud. Cheese grits at 4 seasons. Fresh squeezing. No stresses. No reason. Toast champagne to achievements. I think we should dive off the deep end. Take you on vacation every weekend. Look, I be up at 6, niggas sleep in. I be at the Ritz pumping G-Pins. Them other niggas soft, I'm the C-man. 14, Bonnie and Clyde, we can beat in. These rich nigga rules I believe in. Manifesting, gave me blessings, and that's how I know. That's how I know, yeah, that's how I know. That's how I know, that's how I know. That's how I know, that's how I know. That's how I know, that's how I knew that I was different. That's how I know, that's how I know. That's how I know, that's how I know. That's how I know, that's how I know. That's how I know, that's how I knew that I was different though. Rap fans, it's a different flow. Different deals, getting different dough. Yeah, my life, doing different shows. Catch a flight through my shit, hit a lick and go. Oh, now I got a different goal. Cause I reached all my overs. I be feeling like somebody reached out and chose us. I be killing life, nigga, we got it rolling. We popping post shit. Standing on the couches with my whole clique. Our jewelry on some 1994 shit. Champagne flutes watching dope click. Afterwards, baby, fuck the whole clique. West Coast shit. On the master to these classics, death row shit. So when that check come, I get more chips. All money in, I went and got my own shit, nigga. That's how I know. 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 That's how I knew that I was different. That's how I know. 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 That's how I knew that I was different.
Right. And it's like, you know, you can look a gift horse in the face and not know what you're looking at. And I feel like, you know, I'm looking at the gift horse. I'm just one of the ones that notice what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? It's actually an incredible time. It's like a gold rush. There's never been a time like this in our generation. It's our equivalent of the gold rush. And everybody moved to California. This technology has empowered everybody. It's giving people, you know, it's as big as you want to make it, and you know, it's as far as you want to take it. And we could quote a gang of things going on in the world right now, or just, you know, accept it as being true. But, you know, it's like, man, giants gonna crumble, big companies gonna crumble, new companies gonna pop up out of nowhere, and it's gonna be dramatic right now. And I believe it.
That's how I know. 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 That's how I knew that I was different. That's how I know. 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 That's how I knew that I was different.
Good morning, family. What's up with it? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed the Punch Junkie Morning Show, man. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. You have absolutely no idea, man, none whatsoever. Thank you guys so much. Man, shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure to go and visit the website, www.ldbcsports.com. Join the website, become an official documented member of the Lions Den Boxing Community, man. Let's go. Shout out to the family, man. Salute to my family over at www.trilltalk.net. Go support independent black-owned media. Go check them out, www.trilltalk.net, man. Create a profile, join the Trilitary, man, and support our own, man. Yes, indeed. That is of the utmost importance, man. I am indeed Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH, and that's over all the social media platforms, man. Let's go. Let's do the work, man. Let's do the work. I'm out here. I'm everywhere. You feel me? I'm everywhere. Yes, indeedy. Salute to the family, man. Yes, indeed. Man, what a day, what a day, what a day, man. Today is indeed another day to be great, man. Today is indeed another day to be great, man. Let's go out here and get into it. It's a Monday too, man. So you already know we got this Monday mayhem cracking. You already know we got this Monday mayhem cracking, man. Salute to our sponsors, man. Salute to our sponsors over at the Hemp School, man. The House of the Re-Education of the Plant. Be sure to go check them out, www.hempschool.com. Salute to the queen and the team over at Big Mama Sauce, man. She got that all day, every day anyway sauce. Be sure to go check her out, www.bigmamasauce.com. Go get you some barbecue sauce, man. It's there. You feel me? It's there. She got that all day, every day anyway sauce. So be sure to go check her out. Once again, www.bigmamasauce.com. Enter the code Junior10 and receive a 10% discount off the entire purchase, man. I'm talking about each and every one, the whole damn thing. You feel me? Salute. One time for the entire Punch Junkie brand, man. We do have the magazine, the signature line of trading cards, as well as the website over and available at www.punchjunkie.com. So go on over there, man, and check us out, www.punchjunkie.com. That is, once again, www.punchjunkie.com. Go get your magazine, man. Go get your signature line of trading cards, as well as the news, man. All the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing, man, is over there. www.punchjunkie.com. That's www.punchjunkie.com. You feel me? Punchjunkie.com. Hey, man, let's move into my favorite part of the show, which is indeed the Punch Junkie Roll Call, brought to you by the Punch Junkie brand. You feel me? The Punch Junkie Roll Call, brought to you by the Punch Junkie brand, man. This is our year, man. This is our year. Yes, indeed. Salute to everybody tuning in via the Punch Junkie mobile app, man. I see y'all. Thank y'all. Salute to my brother Craig L, man. Jay Good, Kevin Dunbar, and D-Man Jr. tuning in via the Junior the Truth live stream. Junior the Truth mobile app. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. Yes, indeed. Salute to my family over on the YouTube live stream. Brent Fox, what's good with you? Jamal, don't call me Jamil Allen. Crush the Legend. Cadillac Red. I got them Cadillacs on 22s. Omega Red. Black Attack. Sherman Callahan. The Architect One. Big Texas ATX. Cletus Smith in the building. Ratchet since 91 in the building. You feel me? Woke the Truth is in the building. My brother Cano Loco Sports is in the building. Salute to Daniel Mitchell in the building. What's good with you, man? King Corleone in the building. JC, the granddaddy in the building. You feel me? Granddaddy JC in this thing. My homie J Good pulling double duty. My cousin, I'm talking about my blood cousin. Blood in, blood out. Just Blaze in the building. What's good with you? Love is the word. What's going on with you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, indeedy. Let me see who else we got up in this thing, man. We got Came to Win. I'm born here. Halito family, one time to the indigenous of this land, man. Salute to my brother. I'm born here. Halito family. Omega Red. What's going on, Halito? I see you. Let me see. The guy is in the building. Trick Boxing is in the building. What's good? Star City J is in the building. Yeah. Yeah, Shay Girl 85, the hardest working queen I've never seen, is in this building. Whatever man is in the building. Hey, whatever man they got a hold of that boy, they got a hold of him a damn man. That boy out here pushing. You feel me? Hey, push. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. You feel me? Every time I look at whatever man, he on the road. That boy that hopped in that van, man. Shit. You feel me? Hey man, them vans make them bands. Vans make them bands. That boy be, hey man, shit. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Damn man. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you. Let me talk about whatever man for a second. You feel me? I'm gonna pause here and we're gonna get through this. Whatever man is not only does he salute this platform. Whatever man is the Patreon, you know what I'm saying? He's a made man over on Patreon. And so we have our, you know what I'm saying, our monthly meetings, you know what I'm saying, where we sit down and we talk, we chop it up. You feel me? I pour into him, he pours into me, you know, he asks questions and whatever the case may be. Whatever man is one of them dudes that He's a thinker, right? He's a thinking man. But not just that, he's an actual practical application person, right? So when I'm talking to him and I'm like, yeah, man, you can think about doing this, think about doing that, or whatever the case may be. Everything's not for everybody. And whatever man's like, all right, man. So, he's been really truly on me about this independent courier work and is moving freight. He been really truly on me like, man, hold on, man. You need to make this make sense now. You know what I'm saying? He told me before he bought a van, because he like, I'm talking about this and I'm gonna talk about you, bro. He like muscle cars and all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So instead of a while ago, instead of buying a van, he bought a muscle car. You feel me? So then he was like, look, man, you know what I mean? He called me he called me from the dealership too. Like, hey, bro, I'm about to get this van. What you think about blah, 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 blah. Like, man, shit. If it were me, this is not financial advice, but I would do it. He like, now look, now you told me if I buy this van, I'll be able to make some money. I'm going to be able to do that. I'm going to be able to do that. Like, man, bruh, I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying? Life is what you make it. You feel me? And he like, all right, bro, I'm going to do this. Instead of buying another muscle car, I'm going to go on and get this van and da-da-da-da. So I'm like, well, look, this is the play. Do this. I would do X, Y, Z, yada, yada, yada. So he practically applied everything and he off. And he called me the other day like, hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell in the hey, bruh, like, bruh, I should have been did this, bruh. Like, what the hell? I'm like, hey, man. But that boy is out there on that road getting funky like a monkey. You feel me? Hey, man, have fun on your run. And take pride in your ride. Salute to Uncle Calvin, man. That's what he say. Have fun on your run. Take pride in your ride. That boy out here getting to this money. Tiz Frank in the building. What's good with you, homie? Quick in the building. It was thing got thick in here. Dwayne Jones, bless up from Atlanta. Salute to the family. Let me see. My brother Cano Loco Sports is in the super chat. He says, buy the dips and hold the damn line. You feel me? That's the recipe to making your life just fine. Buy the dips and hold the line. That is AMC. Buy the dips and hold the line. That's the recipe to make your life just fine. You feel me? I should put that on a goddamn t-shirt. You understand what I'm saying? The guy says, man, what city did he get it from? Salute. Shay girl, I got you. Dre Finest in the building. What's good with you? Demolly the Plain-Based Pugilist is in the building. What's good with you, homie? Let me see. D McGee is in the building. What's good with you? Salute. Man, did I get? I feel like I skipped over. Anwar Willis, I see you. We got the homie D McGee. Jelly Bean pulling triple duty. Whatever man laughing. Yeah. Whatever man was like, hold on. KO in the building. I see you. Whatever man hit me not too long ago. He was like, bro, hold on. Stu Baby Love TV. I see you. He was like, the Patreon, bro. He was like, is it Boxing and Barbecue? Salute. I see you. He like, do everybody get this? Is this the price? I'm like, man, the price is the price. Big Truck Trap Star. I see you in the building. Tiz Frank, what's good with you, homie? He like, and so you get this for this. I'm like, yeah, bro. He's like, everybody that sign up for they get this for it. I'm like, bruh. He like, man, I don't understand. I'm like, hey, man, I ain't for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't for everybody. I ain't for everybody. You dig? New Fat Boy Fitness over in on the YouTube. I mean, on the Facebook. Salute. Fight World TV. What's good with you, homie? Salute to the family, man. Thank y'all so much for following through, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. You have absolutely no idea, man. None whatsoever, man. This is really, truly a blessing to be able to get up, man, and do what I love from the comfort of my home. You understand what I'm saying? It's my home. From the comfort of my home. You know what I'm saying? I'm at home, so it is very, very much, very, very much a blessing to be able to do that, man. Salute one time for the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. www.theblackgen.com. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products, specifically with the Black Kings and Queens in mind. So be sure to come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com, man. Or you can download the Black Gentleman Grooming Company mobile app, whether you team Apple or team Android. We do have a mobile app for you, and it's absolutely 100% free. Let's move into the question of the day, which is brought to you by the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. Let me see. We answered that one last week. Let me see. How was your very first kiss? My very first kiss. Man, let me see. So my very first kiss that was like, willfully, where I was willfully a participant. You understand what I'm saying? Because I didn't always had like, little, I don't know, man. I always had little motherfuckers, little nasty girls, kiss on me and all that type shit. It's just, what I mean, that's just the shit's in me. It ain't on me. But I had to be like, I had like a little girlfriend in the 7th grade, right? You feel me? Omega Red said, real question. How you cut that pure? Hey man, go on, brother. Go on, brother. Go on, brother. You feel me? So you go ahead on it. I had a girlfriend that was in the 7th grade when I was in the 7th grade. And so I had another friend. We used to like always go to her house, or like all the kid. Her house was like the spot. It was like on the way to walking to school. So like all the, we would always go hang out there, and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And her mama was like a nurse, so she had worked like 12s. You feel me? So her mama wasn't never home. So we go over there and kick shit. You know what I mean? At any given time, her house was the jump off. So I would walk home and I would stop there with old girl. And it was like, so every day, you know what I'm saying? Like we were just walking. So one day, you know what I'm saying? She gave me a kiss. Like we had been writing notes and shit, talk about kissing and all that kind of shit. This 7th grade. You feel me? I know some of you niggas was porn stars by the 7th grade. You feel me? I wasn't. And so so I finally, I kissed her or whatever. And then, you know what I mean? It was the whole little, don't nobody know what they doing. You in the 7th grade, man. Motherfucker don't know what they doing. And if motherfucker do know what they doing, we got a whole nother set of issues. You know what I'm saying? But, we was like tonguing and, all that shit. And I think my very first time I was just thinking like I wasn't, this bitch put her tongue in my mouth. That's what I was thinking. You understand what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? And it wasn't no fresh tongue. This was the end of the day, end of the school day. You understand what I'm talking about? Like this is like the end of the school day breath. You feel me? Motherfucker been, and you had them little, they give us all that bullshit in school so you can buy goddamn Funyuns and now laters and Laffy Taffies. They buy you can buy all that bullshit from the teachers trying to make a buck. You feel me? So this is like end of the school day. This little heifer then ate Funyuns and Fago Red and all that sticky mouth. And she put her sticky ass armadillo tongue in my mouth, man. I wasn't feeling that shit the very first time. I ain't finna lie to you. You understand? I ain't finna lie to you. I wasn't really on that. And I soon like understood. Yeah, Shawnee. Salute to Shawnee on the track in the building. Tater tots breath, still old tater tots breath and shit, man. I wasn't feeling that shit. And her tongue was sticky. You understand? I don't like that sticky tongue. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, and I love women with devilish tongues now in my old perverted age. You know what I'm saying? I love a woman with a devilish tongue because my tongue devilish. You understand what I'm talking about? But that stickiest of the icky tongue, no. You understand what I'm saying? Hell no. Hey, nigga, hell no. So I wasn't feeling that shit. You know what I mean? My little virgin mouth, nigga. I wasn't feeling that shit. You understand what I'm talking about? But I soon, understood and came to realize like, hey man, that shit was a part of it. And if you want to get anywhere near them sweet sugar walls, you got to go through the tongues and the tongue kissing and the tongue in the mouth and all that old bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then, then, all that shit, like, shit just, you just be exploring. Then you get to, kissing on necks and all that. You know what I'm saying? Put my tongue in the girl's ear. Shit tastes like a 9V battery. Nigga wasn't feeling that. You understand what I'm talking about? Like you just get to hearing all that shit. Plus, I don't like the way, like I can't stand, like I like women with devilish tongues, but keep your tongue out my ear. Like I don't like your tongue in my ear. I don't like that shit. That shit don't, nigga, I feel like you filling up my ear canal with fucking Funyun and with Funyun juice. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. You understand what I'm saying? Have some self-respect. What type of self-respected man wants saliva in his ear canal, nigga? That shit is, have some fucking respect for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Have some respect for yourself. That's all I'm saying. Love is the word. Say, what's a devilish tongue? Well, love is the word. I'm gonna tell you this. You better count it all joy that I'm not a single man, or I would fly to where you are and show you. So you better be glad love is the word. You better shit. You better get some extra tags. You better get some extra tags because I hear devilish tongue change your life. What I heard. Just Blaze said 9V battery. Yeah, man. Funyun juice. Yeah, bro. That's Funyun juice is motherfuckers that ate Funyuns all day and they got saliva. Funyun juice. And don't nobody want no parts of no Funyun juice in your ear canal. Trouble me on this. Now later and shit. All types of shit. You know, y'all know we grew up eating that trash. That trash was good though, man. Funyuns, Chili Willy juice, Chico sticks. You understand what I'm talking about? Andy Cap fries, them hot fries. They had the hot ones and the cheddar boys. Them Andy Cap hot fries. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, there you go. Love is the word. My brother Omega Red said, I'm single. Love is the word. Got 2 acres and a chicken for you. You understand? 2 acres and a chicken. You feel me? And a devilish tongue. And some swords too. You feel me? This boy, my brother Jay Good said, put your hard hat on and rock out. Yeah, you got to go through all that, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit, man, I'm going to stop. Let me stop talking about this damn shit before it's, it's a thin line between talking about your experiences and goddamn your experience in adolescence and pedophilia. I ain't trying to track no pedophiles coming in here because, oh man, I hear Junior's over there talking about 7th grade sexual activity and nah, man. No, sir. That's not it. I can only speak for the shit I've been through, like Jada Kiss. You feel me? I can only speak for the shit I've been through. That's all I can speak for. Can't speak for nothing else. Not gonna try to speak for nothing else. I can only speak for the things that I've been through. My first kiss though was a little bit, I don't know, man. I was a little weirded, man, when the little heifer put her, I'm expecting the kiss and, like the movies and shit. She was trying to, you know what I'm saying? She was trying to do the wang dang doodle, I assume. Because, tongue kissing and shit, that lead to, now I'm just, you 40 something, man. So you get the tongue kissing, somebody trying to get naked. Ain't finna be no tongue kissing, playing around with this thing. You do some tongue kissing and shit now, when we get naked, like that's just the prelude. That's just the precursor. That's the warm up. You understand what I'm saying? So when I come out these goddamn warm up pants and I snatch them, them warm up pants that snap in the middle, if it's some tongue kissing, I'm getting ready to come about these warm up pants. Other than that, man, keep your tongue to yourself. If you put your tongue in my mouth cause somebody getting poked, please believe that. Ain't no you just don't walk around. Like even now, I'll go kiss my wife. This is called sugar. I give my wife sugar. Hey, baby. I might give her a little bit longer sugar. A little bit more, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of that half open mouth, you know what I mean? Suck her lip and my lip, you know what I'm saying? I might give her some of that kind of sugar, bite her lip a little bit, let her know smack her on the tail, let her know I mean business. But if it's some tongue kissing, that's the warm-up line, baby. Oh, yeah, that's the warm-up line. Yeah, that's the warm-up. I'm snatching off my pants. Period. You understand what I'm saying? On some, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm getting up. The warm is different levels of the warm up. Y'all come out, everybody running around. That's a warm up. You understand what I'm saying? Go through your little drills, you sliding deep. That's the warm up. Then you start going, you know what I'm saying, laying up. You know what I'm saying? Then next thing you know, y'all slapping the boards. Then next thing you know, it's time to start getting up. You feel me? That tongue kissing, yeah, I'm starting to get up. You know what I'm saying? It's almost gang time. This fool said throat cancer leads to throat cancer. Tongue kissing leads to throat cancer. This boy is nut. Hey, D215 19 says that shit leads to kinky shit. Yeah. And his ass, that nigga leads the rope and what is it? BDSM. Yeah. Jay Good, the homie Jay Good he say tongue kissing was big business in the 6th grade for us, especially if she was in the 7th or 8th. I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh yeah, if you got an older one, oh yeah, man, it's hey man. D-Man Jr. said fuck around on the mobile app. He said fuck around and hug me the wrong way and it's going down. Man, who you telling? it don't even get to a hug for me, because women look at you and they'll smile a certain way, and they smiling with their coochie. You know what I mean? I know this shit sounds like I'm a male chauvinist pig, or I'm some sort of sexual deviant, or maybe you just ain't never had a woman smile at you with her, you know what I'm saying? Smile at you with her love muffin. Maybe that ain't never happened to you. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to my brother Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the super chat. He says, salute, Junior. Excellent set. Boxiana is beautiful and a savage. Salute to the sister Boxiana, man. I fuck with Boxiana, bro. Why you bring Boxiana up over here though, bro? What is you doing, brother? What you trying to do, brother? You know, we gotta watch you being with them pop pokers, bro. What you trying to do, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast? You about to start stalking her or something? We over here talking about kissing in the 7th grade, and you just bring up Boxiana. And then whatever, never man. I'm gonna stop right there. Look, Jay Good. Jay Good said she ain't even in here, young Abel. Relax. Be cool, baby. Be cool, baby. We gotta get Abel Bahari back, man. We gotta get him back under our tutelage, man. Be cool, baby. Jeez, you about to blow your old style. Oh, I love Boxiana. Bruh, be cool, brother. We gonna the sister, man. Be cool, fool. You gotta fall back, man. Goodness gracious, we gonna get you. Man. You ain't been around, man. We didn't the player shit done rubbed off for you, man. We got to get it back on you, bro. We got to put some more paint where it ain't. Sheesh Louise. Look. D-Man Jr. said, oh, yeah, especially when you smell like black, you get one of them hugs and you smell like some of them black gentlemen beard oils. Oh, man. Oh, you got some love muffin coming, bro. Oh, you got some sweet sugar walls. Look, Mahari said, I just got here. Chill. Nah, bro, you chill. Sister Boxiana ain't even here, bro. She's still trying to get, you know what I mean? She on a little bit of a time delay. We go early in the morning. You understand what I'm saying? They had a late show last night. She chilling. Sheesh. Good googly moogly. Man. So it's hey man. Let's get on and get it cracking, man. Y'all know why y'all here. Yeah, y'all know why y'all here, man. Y'all know why y'all here. You know good in the hell well why you here. You feel me? You know why you here. You know why you here. Stop acting like you don't know why you here. You know why you here. You feel me? Y'all know exactly why you here. And I don't know what you came to do. You feel me? I don't know what you came to do, but I came to do some work this morning. You feel me? I came to do some work this morning. I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you. I came to do some work this morning. You know what I mean? Because I'm sick of it. But before we do the work, you understand what I'm saying? Before we do the work, man, let's get a word from our sponsor.
Finally here, calling all cigar enthusiasts, brands, and lounges. Labor Day weekend, Saturday, September 4th. 5 States Investment Group brings you the Garcella Cigar Music Festival. For the first time ever, we're bringing together over 30 cigar brands and vendors with the DFW's hottest cigar lounges. And that's not all. That evening, we're rocking out to the soulful sounds of Tony.
Yeah.
Tony.
Let's get personal.
Kiki Wyatt.
We'll be loving till the break of day.
Ro James.
Someone give me that green light.
Performing the Cupid Shuffle live. Cupid. Hosted by comedian D. Ellis. Limited, reserved, and lawn seating. So get your tickets today at Garcella.com. GARCHELLA.com. Saturday, September 4th, Labor Day weekend at the legendary DFW South Fork Ranch. Be there. It's finally.
Hey, Dallas, we gonna show Dallas and shit everywhere else, all across the country, hell, all across the world. Is we gonna show up? That's what I want to know. We gonna show up? Don't meet me there, beat me there, man, because I'm gonna be in that Garcella thing. Woo! Salute to the family, man. Salute to the family. Salute to the whole team over there, man. I can't wait. Hey, man. And Dallas, what's up, Dallas? Where y'all gonna be, Dallas? What's up, Dallas? You feel me? The whole DFW. What's up with it? Yeah. Yes, indeed. Helene Boston said promoting cigars, food for health. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always one in the bunch. It's always one in the bunch. Y'all know why y'all came here. So let's get to it, man. So this weekend, man, we had hey man, we had some boxing. We had some boxing, man. I'm gonna start with talking about the young hitter. The young hitter Rolly Romero, man. Let's talk about Rolly Romero. Rolando, aka Rolly Romero, aka Bad News. You feel me? I call him Bad News Rolly. You understand what I'm saying? He had a fight versus Anthony Yigit. You understand? Anthony Yigit 24-1. Anthony Yigit. Hey man, he stopped Anthony Yigit. Stopped Anthony Yigit late. I thought that that fight, as far as Rolly is concerned, first of all, let's be clear, man. I'm rocking with Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm rocking with Rolly Romero. You know what I'm saying? He's now what, 14-0, 12 knockouts. Rolly serious about whooping ass. You feel me? Rolly during the fight, man, I felt like Rolly Romero, I think he got a little, I think the fight got wild, definitely. I thought that Yigit is a good boxer, and you can see Yigit pulling his boxing together. I think that Yigit, of course, being out of the ring had some impact on him, and short notice. He was a short notice last minute replacement. I think that had a lot to do with Yigit as well. He wasn't able to miss weight. You know, all of these things kind of play a role in the whole entirety of the situation. Hey, love, I see you in the building. Renique 313, I see you. Rolly Sariq 357, I see you. Rolly is like a character, man. Rolly is like a character, and I really truly like Rolly as a character. I like Rolly as a character. I like him as a boxer. Now, as far as I felt like with this fight, I think that Rolly, I'm gonna be honest, I think he regressed a little bit. His last fight, I saw Rolly coming out and using his jab with a little bit more intention. I think in this fight, Rolly did a lot of running around, chasing Yigit, trying to actually land the big shot instead of actually working to create the big shot. I think that is a large in part the difference when you deal with the different levels of boxing. I think when you have someone that is when you have somebody that's just a puncher or just a power puncher, then that's just what you get. You get them, walking around as compared to someone that's a boxer puncher who has the ability to really truly create those opportunities with their boxing. You feel me? I like Rolly though. I like Rolly. I think that he is I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like Rolly at first. You feel me? I was just kind of like, whatever. You feel me? But then I realized, bro, you need all these different types of people in boxing, man. And if you can praise Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia is, in the mix with regard to a championship caliber fighter all of a sudden, then why the fuck can't Rolly be in there? Help me understand. You feel me? If we can run around here and praise Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia is the next best thing since sliced bread, then why Rolly Romero can't be in there? Why can't Rolly Romero be a star if Ryan Garcia is a star? Get out of here, man. I like Rolly Romero. I like his style. I like his attitude. He's calling out Tank Davis and wanting to fight other people. He said he was gonna go fight Tank Davis at 140. I said, damn, Rolly. Rolly don't care. You feel me? Rolly don't care. And the other thing I like about Rolly too, admittedly, so like I've shared with you guys, I like athletes, and I think Rolly is an athlete. Honestly speaking, I think Rolly, I was talking to one of the brothers and I said, I think Rolly is probably a hell of a football player. And Rolly is probably a hell of one of them football players, who Rolly is one of them football players who couldn't get the grades. You feel me? He couldn't get the grades. Quickly says Ryan Garcia ain't a star though. Unfortunately, he is. Unfortunately, he is. He's one of the most popular. He's one of the most popular figures in modern boxing. Unfortunately, you know what I mean. He is. Now his star power has not matriculated to him being able to, you know, sell out arenas and to the bottom line sell pay-per-views and so on and so forth. But he is a very, very popular figure, and people talk about him with regard to the conversation atop the 135-pound division. Like, we all have pushed him in to that conversation, saying, you know, he needs to fight Tank, he needs to fight he needs to fight Tiafimo, he needs to fight such and such. And Ryan Garcia has moved himself out of that. You know what I mean? You need to fight Devin Haney. He was Devin Haney's mandatory. He moved himself out of that. You feel me? You know what I mean? And D-Lo says his as a star is a farce. I can dig it. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot of shit in the sport of boxing that's a farce. And it's still it's still relative. And what I'm saying is, if we can have all these farces, or we can have all these quote unquote stars or whatever in the sport of boxing, then surely there is room for Rolly Romero. Yeah. I like Rolly. You feel me? I think Rolly, once again, I think he's an athlete. I think he's probably a tremendous football player. I could see Rolly being like a strong safety, or, you know, a tailback or something along them lines. I think he probably was an incredible athlete. Motherfucker just couldn't stay eligible or some shit, to be my guess. But I like him as a boxer. And that's that. So congratulations on Rolly. He retains his piece of the 135-pound, I think, WBA. What is he, like the WBA regular champion or something like that? So anyway, salute to Rolly. Salute to young Rolly Romero. All right, man, let's talk. Let's talk, man. Let's talk. Ooh, I'm about to lose some people today, boy. I'm about to lose some people today. I'm gonna start. Y'all gonna have to start bringing somebody with y'all. Everybody come bring somebody. You feel me? Because we gonna talk today, and I'm gonna say some things. I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm gonna say some things that a lot of y'all gonna some of this shit y'all gonna like, some of the shit y'all gonna hate. You understand what I'm saying? This is going to be a conversation, though, for me, that I had to get off my chest, because I spent yesterday, of course, there's no dope on Sundays for me. You know what I mean? So it's really no dope on Saturdays too. I'll be having to, you know, I got to get that family time in, man. And I spend all day, Monday through Friday, you know, out here in this and all night on Wednesdays, out here in this stratosphere. So when the weekends come, I pretty much shut down on Fridays, and I'll be like listening in and out, you know what I mean, and moving around maybe on Saturdays. But I'll be having to spend that time with my kids and my wife, and that's when I'm actually not hustling. You feel me? But I will say this. I will say this. Boxing is I can't really say it enough, but boxing is in a very, very peculiar space. You feel me? When you look at the earlier fight, when you of the day, the first fight, I think it was, when you looked at Aleem versus Vidal, and that fight, you know, the way that fight was contested, what actually went on during that fight, and for Vadim to be awarded the victory over Aleem, it seems very, very unjust, man. It is very, very unjust. And what I said during that time was, boxing is just like, boxing is really in a space. And so in boxing, it's like, you either get, with regard to the judging, we're into this space now where boxing, you either get really, really bad decisions or a non-decision, which is a draw. You feel me? So in boxing, like, you really get either really whacked off scorecards or you get a draw. And I tweeted that. And those of you guys that follow me via Twitter, after the Aleem fight, I tweeted that. I felt like, once again, that Aleem versus Vidal fight, I felt like it was a tragedy. You feel me? I really truly felt like that was a tragedy. As far as the Charlo fight and Charlo versus Brian Castano, the fight for 154 pound supremacy, the fight for Mr. 154, the fight for undisputed in the best division in the sport of boxing, the most competitive division in the sport of boxing. That fight delivered. Okay. And what that fight did was that fight, my cousin said Vidal looked like he got hit in the face with a bag of nickels. But who you telling? A crown royal bag full of nickels. He got his ass beat. The lean beat the hell out that boy. But with regard to the Charlo versus Castano fight, that fight delivered. And what we saw two of the best champions in that, or two champions in that division, who also happened to be two of the best fighters in the division, actually lock horns. What we don't get very often in the sport of boxing now, because of the fact that there are so many titles and the titles and championships have been watered down, we rarely get two of the best fighters who are champions and the best fighters in the division. You understand what I'm saying? You'll have people who will have titles and they not even be the best fighters in the division, period. We get that all throughout boxing. 154 is different. The two titleists or the two title holders in the division just happen to be two of the best fighters in the division. We saw a very, very highly contested fight. We saw ebbs and flows, peaks and valleys for both fighters. We saw a fight that was very, very highly contested. Okay. I felt like going into the fight, like I told you guys, I felt like Castano was going to be a formidable foe. It wasn't going to be he was just going to get ran through. I felt like it was going to be a formidable foe. I did feel that Castano possessed the fighting style that could equate to a knockout from Charlo based on Castano's come forward style. I also made the statement that I felt like this fight was not going to come down to the power. I didn't feel like it was going to come down to punching power. I felt like it was going to come down to whoever was able to technically implement their game plan. I felt like this fight technically came down to the technical game plans of the coaches. I said that. I told you guys that I felt like this fight was going to come down to the technical implementation or the technical execution of the fighters. Whoever was able to execute their game plan technically more so than the other fighter will win the fight. You feel me? I said that. I felt that once again, it was just one of those situations where I just felt like a lot of stuff would be neutralized because of these fighters, because of their fighting styles, because of their caliber of fighting, or excuse me, their caliber of their boxing IQs, so on and so forth. I felt like Castano is a very high functioning, high boxing IQ Argentinian fighter. I talked to you guys about the Argentinian style. I talked to you guys about how tricky it was to navigate. I talked to y'all about how tricky it was with regard to the rhythm of the Argentine boxing lineage. I think a lot of fighters are, Argentina got some shit with regards to fighting and boxers. And so I felt that once again, I felt like it was a real good fight. Now, with all that being said, Jermell Charlo didn't lose that fight. And let me add this caveat. Hold on one second, y'all. My headphones keep clicking because they dying. Hold on. There we go. Let's work. I'm gonna say this. This is a caveat, and this is for Jermell Charlo and beyond Jermell Charlo, black fighters in general. This is why you stay connected to your fan base. This is why you don't do anything. You don't give your fan base your ass to kiss. This is why you stay connected to your people and stop monkeying around for them people. This is why. because you have this shit go on and nobody else is speaking up for Charlo except these fans. You understand what I'm saying? Except us. Nobody is speaking up for him. Nobody is gonna come to bats for him. You understand what I'm saying? This is a message to all of you fighters, especially the black ones who refuse to talk to black media, who refuse to talk to black independent outlets, who refuse to come on shows, who refuse to see us, who look at us a certain way. You don't hold us with the same regard as ESPN and all this other shit. Everybody else in the world gonna say you got your ass kicked. Everybody else in the world gonna say you ain't as good as presented. You ain't that good. Somebody's better. So on and so forth. It's only gonna be us that's gonna come out here and say, hold the fuck up, man. Wait a minute, motherfucker. There's only gonna be us. So if you had any sense with yourself, you would never rise up against your fan base. Not never ever in your monkey ass life would you raise up against your fan base, because ain't nobody else gonna hold the line for your motherfucking ass. Just us. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gonna hear this on ESPN. Just us. Nobody else is gonna hold the motherfucking line for you. You feel me? Ain't nobody else gonna hold the line. Not nobody. Everybody gonna come out and talk that bullshit. Everybody. And ain't none of these outlets, none of these people saying, hold on, wait a second. Wait, hold up. Nobody, not damn person. This is why you stay connected. All right. Jamel Charlo didn't lose that fight. Jamel Charlo did not lose that fight. I had Jamel Charlo winning the fight. I actually had him winning the fight. I felt like he won. If you can go through, it's really truly simple for me. You can go through the fight and you can look, and when you look at the highlights of the fight, what do you see? You see that one fucking highlight. The one highlight that Castano had at the end of the third round. That's the only highlight that they can pull from that fight for Castano. You know why? Because the rest of the fight was ebbs and flows, swing rounds. That's what the fuck it was. Now, as far as the fight, I'm not mad at a draw. I'm not mad at because it was a close fight. I'm not mad at a draw. I'm not mad at Castano winning. I'm not mad at Mel winning. What I'm saying to you is that Mel, for me, he didn't lose the fight. He won the fight. Now, the 117 to 111 scorecard was bullshit. And that's what I pointed out. And so that caused a lot of people to come attack me on IG, because I said exactly what I said. And what I said, and why I pointed to it with the Aleem Vidal fight, my tweet was that you either get a ridiculous scorecard or a draw from these judges. That's what I said. Okay. Then we have the main event. And we have in this main event, it comes to a conclusion. And what do we have? We have the fight that ended in a draw. And as a part of that draw, we had a ridiculous scorecard. There was not a 111 to 117 scorecard for either fighter. What the fuck are y'all watching? There was no 117, 111, nothing. No, it was not. No, it was not. So at the end of the day, I look at it and I'm like, okay, so we gotta realize, or for me, I realized exactly what it is that's going on. And this is the same conversation that has been had, right, with regard to Jamel Charlo in the pound for pound list and him not being on the pound for pound list. And I'm cringing when I'm listening to the commentators talk about what he has to do. He has to become undisputed in the most competitive division in the sport of boxing to even crack the top 10 pound for pound list. Get the fuck out of here. Are you out of your mind? And when I hear people talk about their pound for pound list, I'm gonna be clear. I told you I'm about to lose some folks. It's cool. When I hear you talk about Jamel Charlo and him not being on the pound for pound list, that leads me to believe that I don't know what if you have a top 10 pound for pound list and he is not nowhere on your top 10, I have to question your boxing knowledge. I have to question it. I'm not finna lie to you. I gotta question it. He is the unified champion in the most competitive division in the sport of boxing. What I mean by the most competitive champion in the sport of boxing, you look at the landscape of 154. 154 is full of champions. He has etched himself atop the division that's full of champions. Those dudes are championship caliber fighters. He had 3 belts in the most competitive division in the sport of boxing where everybody's fighting everybody. He lost. He came back, avenged his loss, got his title. And I hear people saying, I heard Sister Boxiana and was talking about consistency yesterday. I'm going to tell you consistency. The consistency is Jamel Charlo has consistently fought at 154, which is the most competitive division in the sport of boxing. Over his reign of terror in the 154-pound division, he's lost one time in a fight that was highly competitive against another champion. He has consistently fought champions. You understand what I'm saying? He fought Castano. Castano's a champion. He fought Jason Rosario. Jason Rosario was a champion. He fought Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison was a champion. Before that, he fought the Costa dude because Tony Harrison hurt his ankle. Before that, he fought Tony Harrison, where he lost his title. You see what I'm saying? Like, he has consistently fought champions and championship caliber fighters. Period. Salute to my brother D-Lo 404 boxing in the super chat. He said, I bet if Castano had won, he would be top 6 pound for pound. He'd be top 5. He'd be top 5. This is why you can't see a lot of, like I'll be saying, I'll be questioning people's boxing knowledge, and I listen and I understand that people be under the influence of these entities. You be under the influence of these entities, and when you look at like people will put Canelo atop their pound for pound list, and then you realize that Canelo hasn't done the work within any division. He hasn't done the work within any division that Jamel Charlo has done in 154. And he's a drug cheat. You feel me? And people breeze past the drug cheat shit like, so he whooping everybody. No, nigga, he a drug cheat. He is a drug cheat, bro. He served a fucking suspension for being a drug cheat. So if you are a drug cheat, so what that tells me is I can conclude that this is not your first time cheating. So how many of these other fights have you been cheating in, which should be no contest? Yeah, which negatively impacts your career and your accomplishments and your resume. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Yeah, it's a negative impact on it. And I don't care nothing about everybody and what everybody's doing. I'm talking about this motherfucker that is atop everybody's pound for pound list. Also, you got people who got motherfucking Lomachenko on their pound for pound list. You got people that got the what's his name? Monster Nui. Monster Nui is on people's pound for pound list, and Jamel Charlo ain't. And y'all eating this shit up, bro? Like, y'all really truly going for that? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Monster Nui is on people's pound for pound list, and not Charlo. We can't be serious. We can't be serious, man. People have Tyson Fury on their pound for pound list. You know, Tyson Fury with the subpar resume, never defended a world title, 2-time champion with 0 title defenses. Him, man, get out of here, man. So at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying with regard to that. I question when people don't have Charlo, haven't already had Charlo on their pound for pound list. As I've shared before, I have one person on my pound for pound list. I have the king, then there's everybody else. He is the king. He is the king at 154 pounds, and he's my number 1 pound for pound right now. He is the unified champ in the most competitive division in the sport of boxing. Ain't nothing like it. Period. We'll revisit as other fights occur. Now, what I will say also to Jamel Charlo and other fighters, this is why you keep your eyes on your own paper like the first day of school, fool. This is why you keep your eyes on your own paper like the first day of school. This is why you don't have the ability or should have the bandwidth to worry about what the fuck Deontay Wilder is doing. This is why you don't have the bandwidth to worry about what Errol Spence is doing. This is why you don't have the bandwidth to concentrate on nobody else, nigga, because you got a fight coming up. You need to be concentrating on your own shit. You understand what I'm talking about? Just like Bud Crawford coming out and talking about this is why you ain't pound for pound. Bud, you ain't pound for pound no more, bro. The fuck is you talking about, dog? What are we talking about, bro? You have dropped from the number one pound for pound spot, bro. You have dropped. You still undefeated. You're fighting nobody. Your next fight is gonna be not against anybody that's atop the welterweight division, bro. You only funky as your last cut, bro, and you didn't had 4 duds, nigga. You didn't had 4 duds. This is why you keep your eyes on your own paper, bro, like the first day of school. I'm not concentrating and worried about what the fuck nobody else got going on. I'm not worried about nobody else, bro. I'm worried about me, especially if you ain't in my division. What the fuck am I worried about? This is why you're not on pound for pound, brother, and I'm done. Like, nigga, what is you talking about, bro? You ain't on pound for pound, bro. Bro, like, this shit, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, this shit is disheartening, man. Like, this shit, but this is why you keep your eyes on your own paper, like the first day of school. You feel me? Like, this is really truly it. I really don't, man, this shit is, I don't know, man. But to go back to the fight, I don't feel like Jermell Charlo lost the fight. I felt like it was highly contested. And this is the other thing. I felt like it was highly contested. And I felt like, this is for Charlo again. I feel like us and Charlo, like, you get to believe in that hype. You understand what I'm saying? You get to believe in that hype. You get to believe in that shit. You get to, whatever the case may be. Listen, Jermell Charlo is not a knockout puncher. Jermell Charlo is a masterclass boxer who got cracks and can get you out of there. You understand what I'm saying? He is a boxer, a masterclass boxer who got cracks. Coming in here believing the hype and smelling your shit with regard to this knockout power shit and all that kind of stuff. Nah, man. You are a masterclass boxer. You understand what I'm saying? When you are not boxing to a masterclass level, then your power is neutralized because you're not a knockout power puncher. You are a masterclass boxer with cracks. There's a difference. When you flip it around and you try to just concentrate on countering and try to concentrate on landing a knockout shot, it fucks up the whole situation. Case in point, look at the points of the fight where Jermell Charlo worked off the jab in the middle of the ring, off of the ropes. There was nothing that Brian Castano could do with him. Look at the times when Mel Charlo was on the ropes and he decided that he wanted to work and actually box. What did he do? He would jab, he would slip, he would pivot out and turn around and escape out to the side and spin Castano around and he on the ropes. That's master class boxing. That is what you can get with Charlo. He did not do that. He did not dedicate the jab. He did not throw the jab with conviction on a consistent basis throughout the fight. And when he did, there was nothing that this dude could do. There was nothing that Castano could do because Castano cannot box with him. Now, when you get back and you get forced back on the ropes and you stay on the ropes and you allow him to, even though he was not landing, a lot of shit was getting caught or slipped. It wasn't landing. It was still the level of activity and the level of output that is what's going to lead people to believe that you're getting your ass whooped. On top of the fact, like I said before, the only Castano highlight you ever gonna see out here on the internet is that third round when he hurt Charlo. That's the only time. That's the only highlight from the whole fight. And they're not showing you any of the highlights where Charlo hurt Castanos and was walking him down. And there were several times in the fight. Yeah, that's by design. You simple motherfuckers. That's by design. Y'all can't be this simple, man. Like, you can't be this simple. And once again, like I said, a draw, cool. Castano winning. Okay, cool. Charlo winning. Cool. I had Charlo winning the fight in a very, very close fight. A fight that was a whole hell of a lot closer than it should have been. Now, y'all think I'm just talking shit. I got notes for your ass. You understand what I'm talking about? I bought the receipts. I watched the fight in real time, took my notes, went back and checked my notes and watched the fight the second time. Y'all want to hear it? Here it go. I wrote a little song about it. Want to hear it? Here it go. Charlo didn't lose that damn fight. I felt like he beat Castano. Thank you very much. Looking at a nigga. Round 1. I gave that round to Castano. You understand what I'm saying? I gave that round to Castano. Okay. I felt like Castano was a whole lot more busy. I felt like he was pressing the action. He was stepping to Charlo. He was more active. I felt like Charlo was just really truly trying to collect data. trying to fill out Castano's power, trying to collect the data. You understand what I'm saying? Wasn't no whole lot of activity from Charlo at all. That's how I felt first round. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to Main Event Mark over on the chat. I see you. Salute to Stay Ready. I see you over there on the mobile app. Round 2. Charlo opened up. He hurt Castano with a counter left, and he actually threw that left a few times. You understand what I'm saying? In the first round. Remember, he was on the ropes, and Castano came in and he threw that left, and Castano slipped the first one, and Charlo nodded his head like, yeah. You feel me? He said, yeah. And so so then he actually landed that bitch in the second round. I scored the second round for Charlo. Third round, let me see. Third round, Charlo established the jab. You know what I'm saying? He got caught on the ropes. He got hurt by Castano. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the round, that round went to Castano. Round 4 went to Castano. You understand what I'm saying? Round 4 went to Castano. Castano was more active. He caught Mel on the ropes once again several times. I think at that point, Mel had tasted that power. He tasted that Argentina funk. You understand what I'm saying? That same Argentinian funk that Adrian Broner tasted. Yeah, don't leave that out. The same Argentinian funk that Floyd Mayweather tasted. Yeah, don't leave that out. You feel me? And I felt like he was still, you know what I mean? He got caught on the ropes several times, and Castano was being the busier fighter. Round 5 went to Charlo. Charlo established his jab more, stayed in the center of the ring, and he also was intentional with closing out the round. He was very intentional with closing out round 5, and he stayed in the middle. That's where we started to see boxing. That's where we started to see the boxing. That's where we said, okay, that's where I said, all right, this boy can't fuck with Charlo if Charlo actually boxing. You feel me? If he stay his ass off the ropes, stop getting these slugfests and actually rock with him in the middle of the ring, use his athleticism, be sturdy, be strong, stop getting pushed back. You feel me? He can actually win. Or he ain't nothing Castano could do with him. Round 6, I went to Charlo. It was more of the jab work from Charlo. He made Castano start to move backwards. Castano had a late flurry. You understand what I'm saying? Which is dangerous in the sport of boxing, because motherfuckers had these late flurries, and then all of a sudden they get awarded the round. They didn't got their ass whooped the whole round, score a late flurry, and win, 15 seconds of a 3-minute round, and they get awarded the round. Charlo whooped his ass the whole entire round 6. Made him start making him move backwards. Charlo started walking him down. You understand what I'm saying? Castano got a late flurry off, and everybody was going nuts. But Charlo won round 6. Round 7 went to Castano. Charlo spent a lot of time on the ropes. I don't know if he was tired. I don't know if he spent that energy dominating round 6. You feel me? I don't know if he did in round 5. I don't know if he was spent or if he was resting, but he spent a lot of time on the ropes. Castano kept touching his body, and he was slipping the counters because Charlo went back into trying to counter punch and trying to catch that motherfucker with a counter instead of boxing and creating his opportunities. You feel me? And when he did that, Castano was able to slip. Castano touched him and was able to slip off and slip a whole bunch of the counter shots. And he was touching Charlo to the body. This is the point when I'm like, oh man, this shit ain't looking good. Round 8 went to Castano. It went to Castano. Castano was busier. He had more output. Charlo got caught. He was just trying to do the pop shot and shit, bro. He was caught trying to do the pop shot and not boxing. And also, that was the round where I said, oh, shit. Because after the round, they went into the corners and Castano didn't want no water. He refused water. I said, damn, this motherfucker don't want no water here. Killer. He don't, Victoria Duval, I see you. Good morning, Queen. I said, damn, this motherfucker don't want no water. Like, he is sure enough stomped down Killer. Round 9 went to Castano. Okay. Round 9 went to Castano. He was pushing Charlo back in round 9. Charlo was being forced to fight off his back foot, which was something that he proved that I didn't think was that wasn't his strong suit. Fighting off the back foot, it wasn't good. Now, at this time, Derrick James got really urgent in the corner. You understand what I'm saying? Derrick James was real urgent in the corner. He's like, hey, man, you got to do something. You got to box. You got to do this. You got to do that. Like Derrick James, that energy in round 9, the energy in the corner with Derrick James was really, truly busy. You know, I mean, it was different. The energy was different. And that's why I knew round 10, Charlo came out and hurt Castano bad. You understand what I'm saying? Hurting bad. That round was just all Charlo, wasn't nothing else to it. Castano was just walking around on his feet, just trying not to be out on his feet. That was round 10. Round 11, Castano was still out there hurt. He was still out there hurt. Charlo hurt him again. You understand what I'm saying? In the corner, Derrick James, in the true epic coaching fashion, emphasized to Charlo, you got to go knock him out. You got to go knock him out, period. Round 12, I felt like Charlo came out and controlled round 12. He landed more punches and he worked off the jab until throughout the round until it was late in the round. He controlled the whole entire round. You understand what I'm saying? I gave Charlo the fight. 7 rounds to 5. Y'all can go watch that shit again. Bicker with me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, but I scored a 7-5 for Charlo. I'm not mad with a draw. I'm lying. I am mad with a draw. And I'm gonna tell you why. I felt like boxing lost, man, with this boxing won from the instance of actually having the fight and undisputed fighters, fighters, championship fighters fighting for undisputed. I think boxing won from that standpoint. I'm not sure how close we're gonna get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Big Money says, so Charlo got robbed. No, there's no robbery, bro. There's no robbery. No robbery at all. It's a close fight. You know what I'm saying? And outside of to be honest with you, outside of Charlo getting hurt in the 3rd by Castano, and then those rounds, that 10th round, I believe it was, when Charlo hurt Castano bad. Was that 10th? Let me see. Yeah, that 10th round where he hurt him bad, and the 11th when he hurt him again. Outside of those, people will argue that the rest of that shit was swing rounds and could have went either way. I didn't see it as swing rounds. I actually, looked at, what I'm saying, I guess seen it a little bit different. But at the end of the day, excuse me, I felt like Charlo won the fight 7-5, but I won't call it a robbery because because you adjust one round. Let's say you adjust one round, now you got a 6-6 fight, which is a draw. You feel me? Which is what we got. But like I said, I watched it, ran through, my notes, took my notes, very intentional with it. I wasn't talking to people. I wasn't doing a whole lot of tweeting and none of that kind of stuff. I really truly watched the fight because I felt like I was gonna need to have a moment such as this. I scored the fight 7-5 to Charlo. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have Charlo losing though. And I felt like, once again, honestly, I feel like the judges, we've reached this space where nobody wants to make the tough decisions, bro. We get far too many draws in the sport of boxing, bro. Like, nobody wants to make the tough decision. I felt like in the undisputed matchup at 154, the most competitive sport in the most competitive division in the sport of boxing, I felt like we deserved to have somebody crowned champion one way or the other. You understand what I'm saying? Because if somebody's crowned champion, undisputed one way or the other with that fight that we just had, what's that going to do? That's going to fucking guarantee a rematch. Now we don't have a rematch guaranteed. You understand what I'm saying? You talking to Charlo. He say, "Oh, we're gonna talk to Al Heyman. I got to see what Al Heyman say. I don't really want to get back in there with that Argentinian." Then you talk to the Argentinian, and that was his biggest payday. So of course he want to get back in there. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like the it's just the shit just it's just different. Now if we got a damn champion, now we can have a rematch because that was the most competitive fight we've seen in quite some time. And to me, just because a fighter is in a competitive fight with a champion in the most competitive division in the sport of boxing and he fights to a draw is not a justification for him not being on the pound for pound list in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? That is in no way, shape, form, or fashion can you justify him not being on the pound for pound list for a fucking monster Nui. You can't justify that to me. Period. These big boxing, these fights, man, boxing we need big moments, need big people with big balls and big decisions. And somebody, and me as a fan, like with the build up to this fight, with everything that was going on with the desire to finally have undisputed at 154 and we really truly get this, we get this close to having that, and then we get a no decision. Like, man, Thunder's Gotti says Anui is a great talent. Hey, Thunder's Gotti, fuck Anui, bruh. Fuck Anui. Fuck a monster Anui, bro. Fuck a monster Nui. You know who was a great talent? Devin Haney. You understand what I'm saying? You know who else is a great talent? Gary Russell Jr. You feel me? You know who else is a great who's a great who Monster Nui is a great talent. Motherfucker, tell me 5 people Monster Nui then beat. And I can tell you Jason Rosario, Erickson Lubin, Tony Harrison, Austin No Doubt Trout, motherfucking what's his name? Jorge Cota. I'll tell you 5 people off the top of my head. You can't tell me 5 people that Monster Nui even fought. And I know you can't, not without looking at BoxRec. I know for a fact you can't. So nah, bro. Monster Nui is an undefeated fighter who he beat up on a old school Nonito Donaire, I think is the biggest name on his resume. Yeah, he beat up on the old school Nonito Donaire that he fought to a decision. Old ass Nonito Donaire. I ain't going, bro. I'm not going. I'm not gonna be able to do it. But anyway, man. Salute to my brother Pac-Man, Pac-Man ATL _ Tay, man. Salute to Tay Jones in the building. I don't, like I said, I felt like I'm not, and don't get this wrong. People think that I hate that fight was a draw and so on and so forth. I don't hate that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't hate that. What I do hate is the fact that in these big moments, we're in this everybody gets a trophy era, and nobody, people are scared to to crown a loser. Like, somebody got to lose, bro. And you can't just judge close fights and it's just a close fight, so it's a draw. Like, no, man. There are very few draws in the sport of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody lost. There's very few draws in the sport of boxing. Somebody lost. And at the end, I'm just saying, bro, like, and so to have that moment and it just be anticlimactic, like, it's a draw. Now everybody gonna go and they're gonna fight their mandatories, and somebody will lose the title again, and we might never get to see this fight again. Where this is a fight where this could potentially be a trilogy. You feel me? Because the fight was highly competitive. That was a good ass fight, and now we probably ain't gonna get it again. Just on some real shit, it's a good chance we might not get it again. Because I know that I think the WBO or WBA or one of them is talking about motherfucker got 120 days to do their mandatory and all that other stuff, and man, it's over with. So we might not get that fight again. It's unfortunate, bro. And that's what I'm saying. You know, boxing's inability and the judge's inability to make a decision one way or the other. One way or the other. I don't know what to tell you, man. But, you know, all in all, like I said, for me, I didn't have Charlo losing that fight. I just, you know, ran through my notes, ran through my score card once again with no knockdowns. You know what I'm saying? The only way you could get a 117 or 111 scorecard, somebody had to at least get knocked down once. God damn. With no knockdowns. I didn't see it's not possible. I had that fight score 7-5. Charlo. Period. Cletus said, and the WBO man though is Timzu. Tab Investments, I appreciate you, man. Thanks, brother. So I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, I look at it like this. Like I said, once again, that was just, it's very anticlimactic. And now we on this side. And not only are we on this side, you got people trying to say that Jermell Charlo is not who he's cracked up to be because he went out and he fought a champion, bro. He fought a championship. He fought a champion. He fought a world champion in the most competitive division in the sport of boxing, bro. 154 is the creme de la creme of boxing. Everybody's fighting everybody. That's what happens when you get championship caliber fights you get championship fights, and the best are fighting the best in the division. That's what happens. You're going to have people lose. You're going to have things move around, so on and so forth. That is the most competitive division, the deepest, most talent rich division in the sport of boxing. And Jermell Charlo is the unified champion in that division and has maintained his status as a unified champion in that division. So for you to tell me he's not on your pound for pound list just makes me question your boxing knowledge. I'm just going to be real with you. You know what I mean? And I don't, you know how people get, man. I'll probably get some diss videos and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers highlight what I said and lose their mind, you know what I mean, or whatever. But I said what I said and I stand on it. Shit. You can't tell me nothing different. Not when Monster Nue's on your pound for pound list and Jermell Charlo ain't. You got me fucked up. Yeah. You got me fucked all the way up. Not when Canelo, the redhead, cheated on your list. Nope. Jay Good said, today's era, when people see a competitive fight, they run as someone got exposed. Goofies. And this is the funny thing too. And this is the shit we got to stop doing, right? Because we believe the hype too. You understand what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo is a masterclass boxer, bro. And he's in the most competitive division in the sport of boxing. And because you don't go out and walk through somebody, you didn't lose. You didn't get exposed. You didn't, like, man, y'all stupid as fuck, man. You understand what I'm saying? Stop doing that. Stop holding our fighters to a different standard, bro. Stop holding our fighters to a different standard. You understand what I'm saying? You motherfuckers go out there and do that to Charlo, but then y'all open up your chapped lips and talk about how Triple G outclassed Danny Jacobs. You feel me? How it was a tough fight, but Triple G outclassed him, man, and Triple G edged him out and so on and so forth. And you giving all these people passes and all that old shit, man. Triple G was supposed to be the most destructive force in the sport of boxing, bro. You feel me? He was supposed to be the most destructive force in the sport of boxing. Get out of here, man. For real. Crush the Legend said, man, fuck cinnamon clitoris. Man, I just feel like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Canelo is he's just going to be who he is. My problem with Canelo, once again, is the clenbuterol and it's the ducking the best competition, because Jermell Charlo is a part of that list of fighters that Canelo Alvarez ducked. Period. Salute to Joe, my sister Joe in the building. She says, not chapped lips. Love you, brother. Salute, Joe. I love you too, baby. Thank you for stopping through. Yeah, they chapped ass lips, man. You know, them chapped lips, boy, be talking that shit. At the end of the day, man, like I said, once again, you know, when it's all said and done, there's no way in the hell that I felt like Charlo lost that fight. I felt like he won it 7-5. I'm not mad with a draw. Salute to my brother Big Snack Pack in the Cash App. I see you, family. Salute. I appreciate you, bro. Stop the Charlo slander. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna be policing these streets. No, I'm not. It just sound good. I got too much work to do to be policing these streets. But I'm gonna speak up when I see it though. Y'all gonna kill this Charlo slander, bro. Y'all gonna kill this Charlo slander. You feel me? This, he got whooped, he got beat on, he got this and he got that. Y'all gonna kill that slander. The fight ended in a draw, and the draw is I'm not mad with a draw. You understand what I'm saying? I could see how people can arrive at a draw. I also can see the pattern in the sport of boxing where nobody wants to make the tough decisions. Nobody wants to make the difficult decisions. Nobody wants to come out and say, nobody wants to come out and say, hey man, that fighter lost. You feel me? Nobody wants to come out and say, hey man, he lost. It was a close fight. It was a good fight, but he lost. He didn't win. Nobody wants to do that. You understand? But anyway, man, let me slide out of here. The market is open. Hey man, hold the line. Y'all gonna want to be here for this Trouble Man Tuesday tomorrow, though. We got work to do. We got work to do, man. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all family. Shout out to the entire LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community, man. Be sure to go visit the website, join the LDBC website, become an official documented member of the family, man. www.ldbcsports.com. Salute to the entire family, man, for following through. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. You have absolutely no idea, man. Salute to our sponsors over at, man, the Hemp School, the house of the re-education of the plant. Be sure to go check them out, man. www.hempschool.com. Salute to the queen and the team over at Big Mama Sauce, man. She got that all day, every day, anyway sauce. Be sure to go check her out. www.bigmamasauce.com. Enter the code Junior10 and receive a 10% discount off the entire purchase, man. One time for the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Be sure to come check us out, www.theblackgent.com, or you can download the Black Gentleman Grooming Company mobile app, man. Salute to the entire Punch Junkie brand as well. We do have the magazine. Be on the lookout for the second issue, the sophomore issue of the Punch Junkie magazine, man. Coming a lot sooner than you think, man. Be sure to be on the lookout for it. Also, we do have the signature line of trading cards. Come commemorate the accomplishments of your favorite fighters, past and present. And also the website, the Boxing News live feed, 24/7, 365. That's all day, every day boxing. Man, salute, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. You have absolutely no idea, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off. I'm a high-born player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby. Salute, family.